Question 16. In November 1942, the National War Labor Board (NWLB) adopted the policy of equal pay for equal work, which had not been standard practice in industry. What was the most likely purpose of this National War Labor Board order? Now, first thing you want to do when you get your question is, of course, the era. What is this era? Well, talk about 1942, and we talk about World War II, right? This is talking about World War II. This is November of 1942. Now, we are talking also about the question asks what was the most likely purpose, and we're going to highlight the question just to make sure that we get the keywords in. So what is the most likely purpose of this National Wage Order? So most likely, should highlight purpose too. But of course, most likely purpose, so in other words, what is there might be some more than one correct one, but what is the most likely reason? What is the reason that makes the most sense for this National War Labor Board order? Now, looking in the question, it adopted the policy of equal pay for equal work. Now let's look at the answer choices. Well, we're looking at F, to prevent unions from discriminating against unskilled workers during the war. Well, this is not talking about unskilled workers or unions. This is talking about women getting equal pay. So that is not the answer. Now, let us look at G, to weaken the rosy derivative image for women working on the home front. That is also not the answer because, if anything, this would straighten the image. Remember, women were needed to work in these factories to do these jobs while the men were fighting away in the war. H, to double the output of equipment needed to support U.S. troops overseas. This is not really talking about production. It's not talking about production, how much equipment the soldiers need overseas. So that leaves you with J, to ensure fair treatment for women in the workplace during the war. Fair treatment meant fair equal pay. Remember that at this time, women were making considerably less than men, even though they may be doing the same jobs as men. But this War Labor Board order of equal pay for equal work ensured that women would get paid the same amount as for doing the same jobs as men, and they would get paid the same amount.